welcome back to the No Limit Crypto channel. So right now we are going to have to take a look at Algorand. Algorand looks like it is absolutely ready to pump. So if you enjoy these daily Algorand and other cryptocurrency videos, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you want to get real-time information, go ahead and follow my Twitter account. I've just started it. Yeah, let's get right into it. So, just as yesterday, we had a look at this bullish pennant forming on the Algorand chart. And if I'm not mistaken, I gave you a reasoning why I thought that it was going to break to the upside. Obviously, bullish pennants often do break to the upside, but I gave you another reasoning. We saw this nice hidden bullish divergence. So the RSI made a lower low and the price action made a higher low, which is a bullish, hidden bullish divergence. And it looks like we actually broke to the upside right now. And there's other important things happening here too. We see we successfully created a higher high, which was the first target we had to meet after we break this. If we want to move to the upside, we had to obviously make a higher high. And whatever happens from this, it has happened already. So there's no question about it anymore. And it is looking like it's not a bullish or bearish divergence either. So everything seems to be lining up. I think if we go to the hourly chart, the EMAs are looking really good here. Green, yellow, blue, pink, 12, 26, 50 and 100. So that is exactly what we want to see. And we also see that this was a nice break because we broke, came back and tested it, kind of tried to push up, came back down, tested again. At this point I was not losing hope, but I was feeling kind of doubtful, will this last or will it break back to the downside and crash? But yeah, right now it absolutely looks like we are moving to the upside. And if we want to take a look at the MACD, always nice to see. On the hourly here, right here, when we started the move, we made a bullish cross on the hourly MACD. On the 4 hour, we haven't made the cross yet, but it looks like we are going to do it. And on the daily chart, we're still looking good. So if you are worried about the RSI on the daily is obviously in the overbought region right now. We're over 70 and we created a nice high here. We went to 82.78 on the RSI. So I wouldn't be worried about us just playing up here. I can use a recent example from Solana. See how Solana acted once it broke over the 80. You can see that the price or the market doesn't really care about us being in the overbought region. Once we get to this parabolic and in general in uptrends, the price doesn't look at us being overbought. It will come down at some point, obviously, but it is not a reversal sign for us to be over the 80 mark. So back to Algorand. Let's go on the 4 hour and let's take a look at our target. So this is interesting. We have this pennant and we take a measure of the flagpole, move the flagpole to where we broke out, and we can see that we are looking at $3.60. Imagine a $3.60 Algorand. I think that would be really amazing. Let's move the RSI down for a while. Oh, wrong one. So a $3.60, and obviously I'm not blindly looking at this flagpole right now. I want to find some confluence. So I'm looking at the Fibonacci extensions, and the confluence comes from the 124 Fibonacci extension line connected with this flagpole target. So we are looking most likely at a target around up here in the $3.60 range. But even more than this target of this pattern, doesn't matter. When I trade this, one of my indicator, I can't call it an indicator, but something that indicates to me that the move is over is often a bearish divergence. So that would mean that we create some sort of, let's take, so we create a higher high on the price, but on the RSI we create a lower high, which then indicates that is a bearish divergence, and that's a really reliable way to indicate that the price is gonna correct to the downside. So that is what I'm looking at when once we start moving from here. I'm keeping my eye on bearish divergences on the hourly, 4-hour and the daily. The daily chart is the worst one to get a bearish divergence on, because that's when I think that the big move is over and we are gonna do a big correction. On the hourly, we're looking at short-term corrections. On the 4-hourly, obviously it's somewhere in between. So, but yeah, I'm keeping you updated. If you're interested, I'm gonna obviously make a YouTube video immediately when I see something interesting happen, and I'm also going to update you on my Twitter when something like that happens. So if you found anything helpful in this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Helps me out massively. Peace out.